A True Prince by Kairia'sYami. Chapter 1. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. In an oasis in the middle of the desert, something magical that would change reality itself was about to occur, centered around the four beings gathered there. A teenaged boy, a genie, a monkey, and a magic rug.
"Genie, I wish for you to make me a prince," the dark-haired boy declares, spreading out his arms and grinning at the blue being. "Right away, Al."
The genie pulls up his sleeves and sets to work. He creates an outfit for the soon-to-be prince, planning to also create servants and riches as proof of his nobility. Now, in another world, Genie would have been satisfied with just the outward appearance of nobility, and the group would set off to Agrabah. He would not think that he needed to do anything more. That is not the case here. You see, Genie has existed for many millennia, and has met enough princes to know that there is more to being a prince than riches, looks, attitude, and status. He knows that to be a good, effective prince, one must be educated, have manners, care for the common people, and actually know how to rule a kingdom. In that other world, Genie would ignore that knowledge. No need to go on so much effort for the latest person in a long list of masters. In this one, the genie embraces it, prideful enough to want to do his best of his master's wish, and to go above and beyond any of Aladdin's hopes and expectations. And so, he begins his job of bending reality itself, changing circumstances, heritage, and memory. The world as it is now is thus changed forever after.
Your Highness! Your Highness, are you all right?"
Hearing the frantic voice, Aladdin wakes up with a groan. He shakes his head and looks around him in confusion. Where is he? His attention is drawn to the noble-looking man kneeling next to him.
"Zafar? What?"
he asks dazedly, then blinks in shock. What was that? He doesn't know this man, but as he stares in confusion, memories and information flood his mind.
"Last week I tracked Zephyr into giving me a whole platter of extra food to give to Abu."
What?
"No slouching! It is not becoming of someone of your high status. And don't look down."
Instinctively, he straightens his spine and lifts his chin.
"Your Highness, Aladdin, I know you are shocked and distressed by this revelation, but know that your birth parents loved you very much. The kingdom was at war at the time of your birth, so they secretly gave you to a pair of trusted servants to raise you safely. They tragically died before they could tell anyone what they had done. We only recently found evidence of what happened to you. We are glad to find you, my prince, after 13 long years of searching."
What? What was this nonsense? He isn't a prince. His parents were peasants, commoners.
"Al, I just heard that your parents are dead. Are you okay?" "I'm fine, Abu. Really."
Aladdin, honey, could you come here for a moment? We have something to tell you.
"What? What do you mean I'm adopted? That can't—"
"Aladdin, come back! Sweetheart, let us explain." He shakes his head in disbelief.
None of this is making sense. He never knew his parents. They died before he was even 1, so they couldn't have told him he was adopted.
And in the back of his mind, he's thinking, it's not fair. Not fair at all. That he finally gets to know what his life would have been like if his parents had lived to see him grow up, and is so happy. And they are poor but not beggars, and it turns out they aren't even his parents. How is that fair?
"Your Highness, are you all right? You look quite ill."
Refocusing his eyes on the stranger.
"Zafar, the youngest of my advisors, the nicest, the easiest to trick."
Aladdin shakes his head and tries to push himself up. 2 men rush forward to help.
"Guards, there to protect me from those threats I can't handle myself."
And he lets them. Normally, he would push away any help.
"I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for my whole life."
But right now, he is too confused to do anything. They gently pull him out of the large room he woke up in.
"The throne room, where I receive requests and listen to complaints of the people 3 times a week." where I am learning to act as Sultan of a great nation of Deus Bahara, where I am forced to spend most of my time when I'm unable to sneak off. But Deus Bahara was destroyed years ago.
And down the hall. As they walk, he observes the paintings and decorations and everything around him, and memories that were both his and not flow through his mind.
I scraped my knee there, running around this place when I first got here. I've never been here before. My tutoring sessions in reading and writing take place in that room. My teachers say I'm improving nicely. I never learned how to read or write.
And on it goes as they walk in silence. Two sets of memories contradicting each other, and soon he just closes his eyes and hangs his head, trying to escape the onslaught of memories.
They're not mine. They can't be. None of this makes any sense.
Soon the group reaches a large ornate door, which is pushed open with haste as those around their confused prince worry. He opens his eyes and examines the extravagant room.
It's mine. That large bed there is where I sleep, and it has to be the most comfortable thing in the world. Everything I dreamed of as a poor child. And Abu sleeps in the smaller bed next to mine. But sometimes when I get homesick and I miss the people who raised me, and the extravagance of everything gets to me, he climbs into my bed and we cuddle together like we did when we were kids. And I used to use the balcony there to sneak off out of the castle, so they closed it off. Can't go having their young ruler of the kingdom running around in the real world without guards after all. What is this? Abu is a monkey. I have never slept in a real bed. At best I use a pile of hay and a worn cloth over it. I don't understand what's happening.
And then pretty much just melts into the soft mattress he is sat on. He begins to doze off as those around him murmur worriedly,
"What's wrong with him?"
While it doesn't wake him completely, the worried shout raises Aladdin slightly. He rolls his head forward toward the sound and watches as a thin boy scurries to his side.
Abu. That's Abu. He's my best friend ever. We've known each other since I was 7 and he was 4. When my adoptive parents died, we stuck together like brothers. When the royal court came calling, I said I wouldn't go with them and cooperate unless he would come along. Officially he's my servant, but unofficially he's my brother. Abu's a monkey! A freaking monkey! What is going on?
Abu is scrawny and short, and has light brown hair, with a very worried look on his face.
Stop worrying, Abu! You're such a worrywart! It'll be fine!
Maybe I wouldn't worry so much if you weren't so reckless, Al. His grey eyes, while worried, also look as confused as Aladdin feels, and he glances many times at the familiar golden lamp as he interrogates everyone about what has happened to Aladdin. The confusion and memories pile as his head pounds in time with his racing pulse. Squeezing his eyes shut, Aladdin curls into a ball on the bed.
What is this? This can't be real. It's too perfect.
And tries his best to fall asleep.
Maybe, when I wake up, the world will make sense.
End of chapter. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I absolutely love this story. I found it the other day. You see, 4 days ago I saw the Aladdin stage show near where I live and I was blown away. I absolutely love Aladdin, and one song from this stage show called Proud of Your Boy is one of the only songs I know how to sing well. Hey, maybe I'll sing it for you in the outro of one of these videos in the future. It's such a beautiful song, and there are many others in it too. And I love this idea of Aladdin being turned into a true prince because he had the character of one all along, but he needed the education and experience behind it in order to be a true prince. And I absolutely like that idea because he was thrown off the deep end as Prince Ali, no point denying it. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified for whenever I upload a new video. Have a good day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. Bye my guys, gals and non-binary pals. I'll see you in another video. Take care.